I'll see if I can
Okay.
remember.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good. It's just it. Oh no, I guess that's just how it streams. Okay.
I think OBS. I mean, I'm sharing my OBS application, and it's got like that red box on the outside. I think that maybe my. Let me switch to my scope and see if it still does it. Yeah, I guess it still has the box, but I've got. Must be a different resolution between Diane's camera and my microscope. I don't know why. Switch. Ah, dang it. My HDMI switcher is kind of slow sometimes. There we go. Alright, and remember how to take these apart.
Hammer.
I know it's got the 6 screws on the bottom. 8 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 2 missing. Nope. 4 missing.
Can you just catch it on fire and burn it?
Catch it on fire and burn it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll help, right?
that'll take it off. It's a little dirty. Let's see, what is that? Number 2, Phillips. Number 2. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. It's got missing screws. I guess I'll give them some screws. You're welcome. What's their name on
Free
Discord?
screws.
Free screws. Smoking Sage. That's who it is on Discord that I'm fixing this for. It's got glitchy video, which is normally caused by a bad resistor array by the AV port. I've got extra screws. It's okay. And I've got extra these covers. Every single one of these covers was missing. Maybe they've taken it apart before. I don't know. And then, oh yeah, you can definitely tell it's been taken apart because the warranty seal has been taken off. So now you gotta lift this up and carefully go like this because there's a ribbon cable on this side. Gotta pop the front button out. There we go. Free. Alright, now what? Watching a video off to the side because I don't remember all the screws. I don't feel like just bumbling through it. Okay, there's 2 screws there. Wait a second. More missing screws? No? Maybe. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we can play some Zelda today, Brax. Let's play it online or something. Braxton,
I got
right?
the kiddos today.
Oh, oh yeah. What was Carissa doing today?
Oh, she went to her sister, or with her sister, to dress shop for one of her sister's weddings. With, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what you were saying. Dress shopping. It's a little dusty. It's not autofocusing. I still need to figure that out.
I might as well check out that. Get rid of all this trash. That's a lot stronger.
Oh,
Well,
that's
that
all.
one's useless.
You can take the whole thing out at this point. I didn't realize that. Let's see.
But so is that one. Alright. Okay.
Free.
Search for information.
Yep, it's a little dusty in there too. This thing's been sitting for a while, I think. I remember my old
Oh
PS2
yeah,
back in the day.
PlayStation 2 sitting
Yeah.
there for a while.
Yeah, maybe.
No way.
Couple decades, you know.
Couple decades.
This fan. I don't want to take that off yet. Oh, the fan can come out of that. Oh, there's a screw in there. Hmm. Take off the power supply. Let's see how the caps look. I don't see anything wrong with them, but I think I'm still gonna replace all the caps anyways. Maybe not this giant one. 270 microfarad, 300 volts. I bet that thing still has some charge to it. Actually, I'm gonna measure. Do you still have any charge?
Put it on your tongue.
Yep, that's the best way to measure. Let's see. I put it on 200. Where was it? That one right there. Oh, no, it's discharged. Okay. Now I go, ah, ah. Yep, I'll have to look up the cap kit for that later. These ribbon cables are a pain to put back in later. I can just tell they're going to be.
Which it do, Jace?
I'm working on that PS2 that I was talking about earlier.
Oh, okay, I see.
Do I need to get? I have to run down and get my pliers.
I know I've taken one PS2 apart before.
Yeah.
Just took one apart at work. It was like
Just to
what's
see.
in here? Yeah. Took apart a couple controllers.
Yeah.
I did take apart the Switch. I still don't know what was wrong with it.
Could be lots of things. What was it doing?
Nothing.
Oh.
And what it was doing was getting the, I don't know, they're calling it like the red thing of death. It was some sort of death, like
Was it like the whole screen was lighting up a certain color?
no.
Oh.
Trying to put it on like a docking on my docking station, it would. I was doing something specific.
It had a red
It
light
just,
on the dock?
I thought. It's been a while now. It wasn't able to charge or something.
Yeah, that could be an issue with like either the charge port or maybe the M92. That's what does like all the power distribution on the chip or on the board. Or the battery charger chip, the BG something something, don't remember. Where am I gonna put this?
So the guy that dropped it off, he's like, I've tried a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's like.
Tried blowing on it, tried
Well,
shaking it.
Whenever people say that, you have no idea. Like, oh, I took it apart and I ripped this and this. I don't know.
I put it in a bowl of rice.
I mean, I opened it up. It was like it didn't look like there was any water damage to it.
Yeah, that's good. I
Any
guess.
sign. I was just like, huh. Nothing seemed scorched or anything. I was like,
Now we gotta take out all these tiny screws. Those look like a Phillips one. What this one's doing is it has glitchy video. I plugged it in just to see what it looked like, and yeah, like the whole the first boot screen is just like garbled graphics. You can barely even tell what's going on. But I mean, the disc tray opened and it read the disc and goes into the game. It just the graphics are just complete junk. And what's normally the cause of that on these is the resistor array that's by the AV port. So I'm gonna measure those resistors and see. Oh, it's not a 1, it's a 0. Dang it. I'm gonna measure those resistors. If any of them are open loop, then I know they're bad. I don't know what's funny about that.
So do you give these recordings to your clients or something?
Sometimes I just do it so I can watch it later. But
don't
sometimes I'll post like a private video to YouTube, or I'll just send it to them. So you guys are on video.
Don't forget to wash it, Jace.
Wash it. Oh yeah, it needs washed. I don't know if you saw when I took it apart. It's a little dusty. Just a little dusty. Are these the last screws? Maybe I should be using my actual screw diagram thing for it, but yeah, it'll be alright. I can figure out where they go. I got a video. I can watch it back. I definitely forgot to take pictures of everything as I was going, though. Whoops. Doesn't matter. That's why I'm taking a video, I guess. Alright, take all those screws out. And then I'm assuming this whole plate comes off. Looks like it might be a little stuck. Let's see.
This one I'm pretty sure is gonna get fired within like a week.
Oh wait,
At
do
work.
those. Oh yeah, you got someone that started that's a little meh.
Oh, he's really fucking stupid. A boomer that has trouble reading.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I can't see, or just doesn't know how to read.
doesn't know how to read
Oh, that's
properly.
okay.
Yeah. He's mostly just doing oil changes, but I'm just like, he's like using, they're using these scanners.
Actually, one of these. Zoom out a little. Is that just dust? It's probably just dust. Flux. Must have been flux or something. Clean that off. Yeah, let's check those. It's kind of awkward to hold the board like this because all the ports on the other side. I don't really like how this one looks right there. Yeah, it's measuring though. 40, 47. Hmm. Just not touching this one, or is this one bad maybe? Seems like I'm on it. Hmm. Getting an open on this one. Check the next one. Yeah, 47. 47. Huh. Maybe this is the problem right here. I have to be touching it. Open. Hmm. Okay. Alright. That one is a definite questionable. Check the rest. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, this is definitely the top contender right now. See, it just looks like maybe someone already tried to solder a new one on, or tried to take this off. All that flux that was on it. This one right here, I'm just getting nothing between the pins. Could be that there's just flux in the way, but I don't think so. Oh, wait a second. just slip off and measure a different one? No, I've got to be touching it. Try to press it down a little harder. Yeah. Not getting anything. I think that's the problem. Okay. And take it off. And I'll make sure to get it out of circuit. Let's see. I'm gonna do 400C. About medium airspeed. Let me find some good tweezers that I can get it easily with. These will work. I should be able to grab it with this. I'll grab it like that. Alright. No need to add flux or anything yet since I'm just removing it. Nothing else that I'm worried about burning in the surroundings. Wait for my hot air to warm up and then take it off. Set that right there, see if I don't lose it. Move the board out of the way for a second. And grab this guy. Got a bunch of junk on my. Let's see, it goes like that. Zoom back in again. Focus. And I don't remember which side was which, so it's either the third pin from the top or third pin from the bottom. See if I can measure this without flinging it. Yeah, that one's reading. It's hard to do. That one's reading 47, so it must have been this one. Yeah, still open, so this one is definitely bad. There we go, yep, I've got to be on it, and it's open. It'd be easier like this, why didn't I think about that? Yeah, nothing. Check the one above it. $47, yeah. Definitely, this was bad. Yep. Okay. Set this to the side for now. Now, gotta take apart a whole other PS2 to get a donor. I don't have any taken apart right now, so I'm might shut the video off for a little bit, come back in a bit. Alright, I got a donor board here. I had some notes on it that said the disk drive is bad, and it's got some broken plastic pieces and stuff. So I'll just take it from this and put another note on saying that I stole that resistor array for now. Also got to take these plastic clips and put them on yours since they were all missing, and take some of these screws too. Ooh, God, man, if I don't lose it. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh man, got it. There we go. Okay, back to number 2. Stiff. That one, it's just kind of sitting in there. So this one. Feels like maybe it's still connected. Like the plastic broke off or something. This was one of the missing screws on Smoking Sages, so I'm gonna give you these screws. You're welcome. See if I can get this screw out. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Put all this stuff way off to the side so I don't mix up the shells and stuff. I'm gonna put your broken resistor array right there. At this point, this whole thing should come up and out of there. I think. nice if I can get that array without taking this whole second one apart, but I think I'm gonna take the whole thing apart. I didn't even think that was plugged in. I'm assuming that it just said screwed when I took it apart before. Didn't feel like plugging it back in. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Who goes there? Oh, it's Blues Fire. Hey, how's it going?
On my lunch break, figured I'd see what you got going on here.
I'm trying to fix Smoking Sage's PS2 they sent me last week.
What's going on with it?
It's got glitchy video, so I assumed bad resistor array, and yep, definitely one of them. This little guy here, one of the 47 ohms, was open on it. That's probably all it takes to. Oh, and on Xbox, they have the same problem?
On the Samsung DVD drives, apparently.
Oh, I think I remember seeing a post about that, yeah.
Yeah, I had a bad, it was a single 82 ohm in the array that was bad.
Yep, I think
What
I
was
remember.
crazy is it died in the middle of usage. Like, I had done my
Oh
full
my gosh.
shebang on it. I had done literally the full shebang. Recap, new thermal paste, completely serviced the disk drive. It was working flawlessly. I turned it off to change the discs, and then suddenly error 12, service required. I was literally so fucking confused.
Don't you hate that?
Thank God for Nick. Nick was the one who came in and was like, "Oh yeah, you know that's a problem on the Samsung drives." I'm like, "What?"
Oh man. I think you mentioned too that you're like, oh man, I got a bunch that I need to go back through now. That was probably the only issue.
Yep. That I literally immediately had this thought of like, "Oh my God, how many Xboxes have I thrown into the parts bin?"
Yeah.
Because of a singular bad resistor.
Yeah.
You live and learn, I guess.
Yep. Hey, at least now you know. Now we all know.
Yeah. And you know, I do, I don't throw stuff away, so I still have all those boards and stuff.
That's good. Yeah.
They'll be used.
Yeah.
See, I remember to turn my video on. I'm on mobile right now.
I might turn my phone on too so I can see what you guys are doing.
There we go. Right now, I just got an original Xbox.
I'll just turn around to my computer and see.
My camera? There we go. Yeah, just finished up cleaning the board. So shiny.
How do I...
I need to put the main board aside for the moment.
There we
I
go.
need to clean
Now
the top shell here. Yeah, I just finished cleaning this guy up.
Oh yeah. Oh yep, nice and clean. Man, sometimes the thermal paste on those suck. I hate taking thermal paste off OG Xboxes.
Yo, here's the solution. You don't have to get this exact brand, but citrus-based solvent.
Oh.
Now, I will say I ultrasonic clean the boards afterwards, so
Oh,
I
that
can't
yeah, that
say
helps.
like it's probably not good to leave this on a board,
Yeah.
but I ultrasonic clean them afterwards, and it literally, I mean, it gets them factory fresh.
Man. Yeah, I take some IPA and just struggle. But
Yeah, I
eventually
used
get
to
it.
use IPA, but then we have a representative from that company, Kibble Midwest, who comes by and we get to like chat with him about whatever they have. I had mentioned to him, that thermal paste the thermal glue rather was really hard to remove. He
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, dude, you just need to use this," and I was like, "What?" And I've used it ever since. I mean, it's amazing.
Get to do all the fun stuff at your job.
I try my best to have fun here.
What is holding this on? I don't think that there's anything that should be. It's probably just the thermal pads it's stuck to. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm just kind of continuing my trend of doing whatever transparent consoles I can right now. I'm out of shells aside from I got some Game Boy Color shells coming in that are IPS ready.
Oh, okay.
Bought some laminated screens for those.
You've been doing all
Right
sorts
now,
of cool builds lately.
yeah, it's for the holidays. My company is doing this thing where at my old store they're basically gonna have an entire cabinet dedicated to my work with a showcase on modded screens and transparent shells.
Oh, okay. Is that
We're
a
gonna put them
is that
all
a
out.
transparent green that you're working on right now? That
Yeah, it's
shell?
one of the
Oh yeah, man.
Halo edition.
Those were my
original
favorite. Oh man, I love those. I never had one though.
Yeah.
I've always just had the black ones.
You know what's bullshit is that every single one of these that I had in my queue was just completely disgusting, rusty. I had to sandblast and galvanize the main shielding. It's over there drying right now. Like I literally was just like, oh yeah, there's transparent shell original Xbox. Right, I can do one of those right now and get another transparent shell out, and then I have 3 of them in my queue, and all 3 of them are just full of rust and fucking bad caps everywhere. Fucking
Yeah.
just my luck. I hate this top shielding on these things.
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
this thing needs to be washed, and I don't like to wash shielding unless I can dry it properly.
Oh yeah. You don't want it to just rust immediately after you put it back in.
I put a lot of care into removing rust from consoles, so like yeah, it's
Yeah.
like such a huge concern of mine to leave something that could rust in one.
Yeah.
Like I spend hours of my day removing rust from shit, galvanizing metal to prevent it from coming back. Like,
All right. If this one is
what I
good.
really want is for my boss to fucking let me invest in nickel plating. I'd love to be able to re-nickel
Oh
plate
yeah.
this shit.
I've seen some videos of people doing that. Yeah, it's really cool. And
It's
be good for
especially
like
nice for
battery
battery
terminals.
contacts.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yep.
Like the third party ones you can get on AliExpress kind of suck for a lot of cases. What's funny is that those green Game Boy shells I've been doing,
Yeah.
they come with those shitty third party replacement battery terminals in them, and they don't even fit. They just fall right out of the fucking thing. So I end up having to transfer the original battery terminals over. I do a lot of shit like that on these reshells, honestly. Like those controllers for the N64s.
Yeah.
Those come with like the world's shittiest third-party N64 controller inside of them, but you can totally swap the original guts into it.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's what I do. I take an original controller that's in decent shape, but the shell is bad. Clean everything up, replace the one capacitor on the board, rebuild the stick with fresh lubricant and parts, and then throw it all together, and it ends up being just like one nice brand new controller.
That reminds me, I ordered some parts. I can't remember the name of the company. There was somebody else in chat that said that they just got in some parts, put it in, and it like didn't fit properly. They were gonna have to take it back out to sand it down.
Yeah, so that's the
see.
kitch bench.
Yeah,
The
that's
kitch
what it
bench
was.
part.
Yep.
That's what I use.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, you gotta know about that if you're gonna use their parts. They
Okay.
sell their parts extremely cheaply.
Yeah.
They're really affordable at the expense of they are produced and they are sold. They don't
Yeah.
do any,
No
you
sort of
know.
quality.
So what you end up having to do is on the two ends. Let's see if I have one handy here. Yeah, so this is an
Turn
original
around.
one, but same
Okay.
design, right?
Yep.
So basically, this flat edge and this flat edge,
Yeah, just
sand them
sand it
down, clean it up, perfect sticks.
Okay. Yep.
People like to overreact at the fact that they have to put in the most minute amount of effort.
I'm okay
But
with that. I mean, these are for my personal
often,
ones, so yeah, I don't care if I have to do a little bit extra effort, and especially like you said, they're
and
so
I mean,
cheap.
it takes like 3 seconds too, really. I put it through 800 grit and then 1200 grit, wash it, and it's a perfect stick. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really not much effort at all
Yeah.
at the end of the day. But I remember there was a YouTube video that came out not too long ago about N64 sticks and how it's a big problem right now for like speedrunners and shit.
Yeah.
And they go into all of the common stuff, the steel bowls and the steel sticks and all that, but they just not a single mention in this video of Kitch Bent, which is the most affordable way to fix your N64 controller, right? And
Yeah.
so I went to the comments like, hey, I'm just kind of shocked that this website wasn't mentioned. I'm a repair technician, full time. I
Yeah.
use their parts all the time, and I can tell you that, yeah, while you got to put a little effort in, they're great parts, especially if
Yeah.
you're just trying to rebuild your own controller and you're not like a crazy pro level competitive speedrunner, you're just
Yeah.
somebody who wants to play some N64, right? And people in the replies were just like, oh, they're the worst parts ever. Oh, I can't believe I have to sand flashing off by myself. And it's just like, guys, like, you don't even understand what technicians go through, do you?
Yeah.
Like we put ourselves through hell to give you good products. You can't handle sanding a little flashing off for 3 seconds?
Yeah. Some people just like to complain about everything too, though.
Yeah, but I mean, through my comment on that video, a few people learned about those parts, so it was a win
Yeah.
in the end.
There you go.
Because again, it's like, like I said, I've never put one of my repaired controllers into the hands of like a speedrunner or whatever, but
Yeah.
every normal person I've had try a stick after I repaired it said that it felt brand new, so.
Yeah. There you go.
And that's my market, is just normal people.
Yeah.
Oh! Headphone cord got caught on there. Let me grab my polish. Trying to get this badge to look a little nicer, it's pretty fucked up. Can you remove these easily? Is there a way to do that? I'm try my delitting tool. It's worked really well for other shit. I'd really like to sand this down a little bit, but I don't want to damage the shell any further.
Those are removable? I've never even tried.
They're
Are
adhered
they just
down.
glued on? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I have this tool right here that's really good at like lifting screen lenses and shit, so I'm hoping. Yeah,
You
it's
said
coming.
that's your delitting tool? I remember you posting some videos showing how you delitted some stuff before.
Yep. Yeah, it's just a metal spudger bent at a specific angle and then sanded down extremely thin.
Okay.
Boom!
Fresh solder.
Oh, they used like a metallic adhesive on these. That's interesting.
Metallic?
Yeah,
It's
like a metallic adhesive tape underneath the.
Like aluminum tape or copper tape or something?
Yeah, like it's like it's very weird and brittle. I don't like it. What I do like is that there's actual little embossings in the shell to guide the jewel back on for when you re-adhere it, so that'll make that a lot easier. I have this like really nice silicone adhesive I can use for this. I don't even have to remove that old metallic tape, so that's cool. I should actually, while I'm polishing this, go ahead and throw this into the ultrasonic. Maybe I should do something like this. Sometimes the transparent plastics don't like being ultrasonic.
Oh man, okay. Gotta be very careful. I'm actually gonna turn my fan off. This piece is so small, I just went to move it on, just about dropped it. Don't want to do that, it's so small.
Are you replacing the arrays with individual? Oh no, you got new arrays.
Yep. So I took this off a donor board. There was just one 47 ohm resistor part of this that was bad.
I was gonna say, are you pulling a Ritter? Doing individual resistors?
Oh gosh, I haven't seen any picture. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know if I have any. I don't have any small 47 unless he was doing like
He's crazy.
stickly.
He eyeballs like 0603 shit. Like
Oh my gosh.
he's fucking crazy.
Well, you know what? If it works, it works, I guess. I've done some janky stuff like that too before, like
Oh,
wrapping.
I mean, yeah.
Take some like stickly diode and wrapping the legs around to get it to work, just to test real quick and things like that.
Yeah, we've all done some cringe shit in our day.
I think I just saw it go into place. I'll let that sit for a second, and I should be able to push down.
Oh God, I hope this comes out looking nice.
This seems like it's.
I'm so spoiled by these new shells that like any amount of damage on a used shell, I'm just like, ugh, it's hideous. The shells, I mean, they're getting more and more affordable. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Granted, you gotta be okay with buying from cloners, but.
Oh, I definitely had put a little dent in the top of that. It's probably okay though. Yeah, I'm waiting for Super Nintendo shells to come down because I've got a bunch of Super Nintendos that just like, man, they work perfectly, but the shells are falling apart.
Yeah, you know, Bitfunx has good quality Super Nintendo shells. The only problem is they put a fucking glossy finish on them for some reason.
Are those the clear, translucent ones?
They're the clear ones
Yeah.
and their gray one.
Oh,
I went on
they had a gray one,
AliExpress
too.
the other night, and I saw that Bitfunx had added a normal gray.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
I was
that.
like, oh, that's awesome, you know, because like I hate the glossy finish on the translucent.
It's the
And then I
same
go
thing.
into the reviews, and the first review is, yeah, it's a bit weird that they put a glossy finish on this. I'm like, are you kidding me? On fucking gray?
Yeah, man.
What really bothers me is that they're the same company that makes all those nice shells I've been sharing.
Yeah.
So it's like you clearly can put texture on the plastic. Why are you not?
Yeah.
I don't know a single person who wants their console to be entirely
What was
glossy.
that? No.
Like maybe a couple accent parts on it is acceptable, you know, but like the entire fucking shell.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Resistor array replaced. Now let's check if it's all good.
Alright, that is a clean looking shell. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick because I'm gonna use some compressed air.
There we go. 47, 47, 47, 47, 47, 47, 47, 47. Alrighty. I think we're golden. Switch back to my other camera. Alright. Now to put it all back together. See if I can. Alright. New battery. figure out how to put it all back together. Gonna bring my video back up that I had. Okay. Got my video back up. Okay, this one with the big heatsink and the thermal pads. I'm gonna dust that out a little bit more. Just saw some more dust. Alright, that's better. So this goes like this. This goes like this. Then all my screws. Something's not sitting all the way. This side's okay. What is this hitting? Something over here. This corner right here. Oh, I see. There's a. There we go. This is what was causing it. There's a post. Alright, now screw it in. last one for this part. Okay. Now what? Disk drive, looks like. Okay. Where did my fat tweezers go? There. Okay, gotta do both at the same time, apparently. There. There we go. Go. Knock my phone over. Ooh. Sorry, got a call. Guy had an awesome find. Sounds like he got Super Nintendo, a Nintendo, and an Atari all in the box with a bunch of games. But he said, seems like the Nintendo and Super Nintendo aren't reading anything, so he was wondering if I could take a look. Sure, and I love working on those. Okay, how does this go? I think it goes like this. I think. It looks right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think next is the power supply. Yep. Power supply goes like this. Gotta plug in this side here. There we go. 4 screws. Number 2 Phillips. Something I just noticed, I didn't plug in any of these ribbon cables. Ugh, I'm gonna have to do that next. Yeah, I'll get it. Well, yeah, that's probably the worst part of this whole process. Even worse than finding the resistor array and replacing it. Is put those stinking ribbon cables back in for the disk drive. Alright, I'm just gonna do that now. In the video, they're doing other stuff, but I think this is the time to do it. Let's see. Goes there. That's in all the way. This one goes in there. Okay, I don't think that was in all. I think it was just barely in. I really need something to grip it with better than these. Might be in. Yeah, I think that one's fine. This one. There we go. That felt good. Still kind of not sure about this one. I don't think that's it. Come on. There we go. Got it. Okay. Now, this one on the end over here. Come on. Okay, those are all in. Don't want to forget this. Which way does it go? I don't remember. Maybe they'll show in the video. They're also putting the controller port on, but I could do that later. Perhaps they didn't show it. Yeah, it's already connected. Yeah, my gosh. Sometimes these people with their videos come up. I would assume that it goes like this. Yeah, it has to. That's in. Flip this over again carefully. Put the controller port back on. Did I clean this enough? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, then I think it's time to set it back in the shell. Bottom of the shell. Is this the right way? Don't think so. Or is it? Yeah. Shit. I think. Where the? I don't know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. It's upside down? No. I'm just being dumb and not lining it up correctly, I guess. Oh, I know the problem. The ribbon cable needs to be kind of pushed down first. There we go. Now to figure out the fan. Which way does it go? Who's there? It's hey, it's Vince. How's it going, man? Xbox? What sort of Xboxes you worked on lately? Those look like PS2s. You sound really quiet to me. Are you away from your mic?
To be fair, I saw you were streaming and I'm on my laptop.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm just
Okay.
sitting on the sofa,
Yep.
using the sofa mic.
There you go.
How you doing?
Not too bad. I don't know if I ever told you.
Up, Skip.
What's that?
Knew that bitch.
What? I didn't hear you.
Might even move to the desktop shortly.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I've got another Series X that's beep on, beep off.
Oh, okay. Been plagued with those.
Have you got them as well?
No, I'm saying you've been plagued with them.
Oh man, like the first one, I got it apart. I fixed the 5-volt short. I found a short. I fixed it. I was like, yes, first Xbox Series X I've actually repaired. And yeah, no. Broken hard drive. This one's got the hard drive seems good though, and it still beeps on, beeps off. But
Yeah.
someone's had a go at the HDMI port.
Yep.
But I don't think it's the port. I tested the port, and I don't think it's the port. So
Okay.
what else have they broken?
Yeah. I hate that.
Honest, the money I pay for Series X's, it's probably easier, and I'll probably make more money selling it for parts.
That sucks, but yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about it, and you're probably right.
Stripping it individually, like the power supply is 50, 60 pounds. The hard drive, if it's in good working order, is 85 pounds.
Yeah.
I might as well strip them for parts.
Ah, man.
And there's an IC on it. What is it? It's the ESD. So the electric one that blows if you get an electric discharge thing. That chip alone's £40.
Jeez.
So if you can pull the chips off of them, reball them, and sell them on, you'll make an absolute killing.
Jeez. Yeah.
So I might just do that instead. So what's wrong with the PlayStation?
Yeah, this is Smoking Sages off the server. It was having some glitchy video, which most people say is a resistor array that went bad. And yeah, sure enough, one of the resistor arrays, there was a 47 ohm that was open, so I replaced it with a donor that I had. I'm putting it back together, and then we'll do the test to see if that fixed it.
I started building up a vast amount of random parts.
Yeah.
So I've got so many different random ICs and resistor arrays and all sorts of just boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And most of it, if I've got something that's broken, I'll buy like 4 or 5 of them, and then you'll never see it again for like a couple of years.
Yep.
You just end up with boxes of ICs.
Yep. Yep. I'm the same way.
Yeah, well, such is life. But I've got, you know, have you heard of the Xbox Elite Series 2 pads?
The pads?
Yeah, the gamepad, the controller.
Oh no. What about them?
There's like they're £100 each.
God.
Or so. They've got all of these removable bits on them, and you can remove all of the sticks and change the sticks over and all sorts. Picked up 6 of them, £15 each.
Ooh, there you go. There's a moneymaker.
So
there you go.
They sell for about £60. So
Man.
grab them. I've been having some good luck with certain consoles, but Xboxes don't like me, man. Especially pay £150 a pop for them.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Come on, how does this go? Always have to fight this. Is that upside down? Yep. Bend like that. Does it bend like this? That seems right.
Why would anyone? I don't understand why would anyone get a PS2 fix? They're probably not worth anything, are they?
No, I mean, you know, since I do this mostly as a hobby, Vince, I'm charging him $20 to go through and change it, so that's why.
Yeah, why not? So
Yeah.
that's what I do. Like, I'll do some free repairs for certain members and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to old things like this that I like working on, that's when I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. I don't charge much. Actually, I had a guy call a second ago that said he found in the box an Atari 2600, a Nintendo, and a Super Nintendo, and they were just not reading games. I was like, oh man, probably just needs the pins cleaned. So I told him I'd do like $10 each on those. Just bring them by sometime, since I like working on them.
Someone's my supplier's got one of them in a box for me somewhere that he said he's going to swing my way.
Oh, there you go.
I just finished up a PS4 and a PS4 Pro over the last few days. So
Okay.
they're pretty cool. Nice and easy to fix as well.
Yeah.
But I think I've only got the slim PS2.
Oh, okay.
I keep changing what one I've got. Repair and like.
There you go. Let's see.
So as I fix one, I'll sell the other if the new one's nicer than the old one.
Yeah, I had a fat PS2. I don't remember which model it was, way back in the day, and that was one of many of my consoles that got given away while I was out at college. So I didn't have one for a long time, and I eventually just bought some broken ones, and I fixed a slim that I'm hanging on to. I got a big stack of fats and slims over there, though, that I need to get to one of these days. Maybe I'll do the same thing, just swap out for a nicer one.
Yeah, I've done that with my PS3. I'm now on the third or fourth PS3. Now I've got a red one, some sort of special edition.
A red PS3? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's red, man.
Hmm.
It's the super slim, but it's
Okay.
red. And I even got, so I got it for 15 quid.
Jeez. What was wrong with
I
it?
needed to put the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth were broken, so I put a new Wi-Fi and Bluetooth IC in it.
There you go.
And replaced the buck converter.
Okay.
But yeah, they go for like £100+ for that particular model. I didn't realise.
Man.
And it was weird because when I bought it, I didn't know that I had a red pad that matches it.
Oh.
And I got it back home and I was sitting there repairing it, and I looked across and I was like, oh shit, I've actually got the pad for it. I'm keeping that now.
There you go.
Absolutely keeping that. I'm excited to see whether the PS2 works. I bet it does.
Me too. I hope it does. I mean, that one resistor was definitely bad, so we'll see.
Yeah, I had a bad resistor array in a CD32 pad, like a gamepad recently.
Okay. I haven't worked on any of those.
Oh mate, the guy paid what, 300 for it broken.
Whoa.
And then he paid me 215 to fix it.
What? I just can't even imagine that. That's crazy.
I mean, it came out beautiful though, compared to what he sent it and how it came out. Oh man, it was like brand new.
Alright, come on, PlayStation, work with me. Oh, it looks good, Vince. I can't, I don't have a good way to show like this. I might show on my phone, I guess.
If it looks good, it looks good.
It looks good. I'm just gonna have to take some pictures. Oh man, so happy. I'm gonna take some pictures. Let's see. I'll try the disc again too, because it was reading a disc before the disc tray was kind of fighting, not coming out very well, and it would like come out almost all the way and then retract automatically, and so I think I fixed that. I took it apart. See if it still reads a disc. See if it comes out nicer. Oh, beautiful. Yep. Came out nice and quick. Came out all the way.
3 types of disc.
Oh, what are the 3 types?
So you've got the blue disc.
There's the blue disc, yeah.
Blue purpley disc, and then you've got effectively what are DVDs,
Mhm.
they're a white, and then you've got one that's got like a gold tint to it. And apparently, if the disk drive on the PS2 is failing, it will stop reading the goldy discs
Gold
first.
tint. What has those? Just random games.
I wish I knew.
It
I wish I knew.
looks like it's booting up. Yep. It looks good.
There's 3 different disk types. That much I know.
Okay.
But they
Well,
always seem to read the blue ones, no matter what. Doesn't matter
Okay.
how broken they are, they'll read the blue ones. And then they struggle more with the silver ones. And if they're on their way out, they definitely won't read the goldy ones.
Okay, let's see what we got. This
There you
game
go.
that I just did looks like a typical silver one. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a
you
game.
can tell the silver from the gold by having
Oh,
them
okay, yeah.
side by
Yeah, I
side.
think this is just a regular silver, if I had to guess. Conflict Desert Storm. Well, I read that just fine.
Hey, if it reads it, you're good.
Let's
Well,
see.
look at it. Replacing lasers in those things is sketchy as
I've
they don't
never
always work.
done it. Let's see. Do I have any
Done a couple.
DVDs up here? This one. Wii game. Got a bunch of random discs just sitting up here. What typically has the blue? Oh, there's a blue disc. It's a Smuggler's Run. See if it reads that one.
As long as you read the silver one and the blue one. The gold ones are quite a rarer one.
Okay. I was gonna say, I
Like the
can't
big-
think of any.
bigger data, I think.
What's that?
I think that the goldy color ones have a bigger amount of data on them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like it's
And
reading.
the blue ones are effectively a CD. They're the smallest, I believe.
It's booting up. Okay.
Well, mate, wrap it up, send it back. I designed a new D-pad for it.
Oh.
And put it on and done it on my resin 3D printer.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And I left one with the old D-pad because it wasn't completely broken, and done one with a new one. And when he got it, he's like, "Dude, you can do the D-pad on the other one as well." He's like, "It's so much better." But I used parts from a Game Gear of all things.
From a Game Gear?
Yeah. So the Game Gear, the D-pad on a Game Gear, certain versions of it have got a ball bearing
Okay.
in the, you know, the little, what do they call it? Like the rubber.
Yeah.
Bit. Yeah. They've got a ball bearing built into the rubber. So what I did is I created a new D-pad, and I made a hole in the bottom where you could put the ball bearing.
Okay.
And made it just the right height so that it felt really nice compared to the original, because the original just had a bit of plastic ball that wears away.
Okay, yeah. Alright, Vince, how does this go? Does it snap on? You just push it through the front, kind of like that?
I think you sort of slide it up or down onto it.
Slide it up?
Yeah, there's like sort of.
I see the edge of this one is broken too, so I don't.
Yeah, I think it goes downwards onto it.
Damn.
Unless it's just completely broke off all the clips that hold it in place.
I don't know. I don't see. Stop it. Turn it off.
Yeah, that's the way, man. Turn it.
That definitely.
You see the little channels? Has it got little sticky out bits that slide into the channels?
Yeah, kind of. I guess that this is supposed to go like this. Okay.
There you go. Look at that.
Almost. This side's not going on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah.
They've got the little PS2 logo that you can spin around, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, come out. Oh, I thought I fixed that. Doesn't like to come out quite all the way, so I've also got it up, so maybe. Oh, that just.
I think you might have broken the.
Oh, I think that this one that I put on was broken to begin with. That's why I just had it like sitting off to the side. This is better than nothing.
Have you got any B2000?
What is that, glue?
Yeah, it's a glue.
I've got super glue, I guess.
Super glue it on there.
Yeah, I might do that.
A little bit of super glue on that right edge.
I think I will.
But I use a B2000. It's like for phone screens and stuff. Really good stuff.
B2000. Okay.
Super glue it on.
I think I've got some right
It's obviously not on there for a reason, right? Someone's yanked it off.
here.
Absolute savage.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, you're well equipped. My super glue's junk.
I should probably do this side too because it's broken also.
Just tell him he's never getting that out of there again, ever. There's a dude on our Discord that keeps asking me to build him like a PS2 Slim.
Build
like
him?
loads of mods.
Oh.
But he's over in the US, man.
He's talking one of us then.
What's that?
I'm sure there's plenty of people over here. I haven't done a whole lot, but yeah, there's gotta be somebody on the server
That's
that.
what I said to him. I was like, last time I done his master system. So I done a FM sound mod and a load of mods to his master system.
Yeah.
And I originally met him because he bought a the Sports Edition US Game Gear off me.
The Sports Edition. I'm not
Yeah.
near as familiar with Game Gears as what you are.
It's blue. So it's like a Game Gear, but it's blue. And it was an original US Sports Edition.
Oh, okay.
And I gave it to him in immaculate condition. And then he started messaging me. And I said, look, just leave it alone, you'll break it. And then 2 days later, he broke it. And it cost him $110 to send it back.
Oh, man. Jeez, I can't believe he's willing to ship to the UK.
Yeah. So he went to PS2 Slim.
Yeah.
And then put like 250 quid worth of mods into it.
Jeez.
Which I'm sort of willing to do, but do you know how difficult it is to find an NTSC PS2 Slim here?
No, I don't know.
Well,
Hard. It's hard over there, I would assume.
Yeah, it's like no one wants a PS2.
Yeah, I mean, why would you?
PS2 because we're PAL.
Yeah, you can't play it on your TVs.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Well, you have to work around for the power too, since it's different power level, right?
Well, luckily the power's external on the PS2
Oh, okay.
Slim. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that a little.
Right. There you go. What's that? I'm watching. I'm watching my American friend build a PS2. Yeah. Hold on. I'll be back in a sec.
All right.